What's up, guys? Welcome to Nitro Gaming. It's officially Black Friday. The non-stop flash SBCs, the non-stop content, the Thunderstruck promo, which flashed onto our screen for about 0.2 seconds there, is dropping in 3 hours. By the time you watch this, it's probably already out, unless you're part of the notification squad. And if so, let me know down below. But there's going to be non-stop content, which means there's non-stop opportunity to make coins. The best of campaigns, cards are in packs. The best of team of the weeks are in packs. And on top of that, we made huge investments already for Black Friday. If you watched yesterday's episode, we spent about 5 million coins in total on investments, mostly in FC Pro Live cards. So we're going to cover everything today on how to make coins during Black Friday. If you're excited, drop a like on the video, and if you need any extra coins for the promo, check out Loot Bar. From Black Friday to Winter Wild Cards, and Team of the Year isn't that far away. If you need any extra coins, check out Loot Bar. Not only are they already cheaper than the other platforms, but when you use my code NITRO, you're going to get another 8% off of that, and 5% more coins than what you bought. It has great reviews, big creators use it, and you get your coins within a few minutes. So if you need quick coins, Loot Bar is the place to go. Today's video is actually the 4th episode of our Black Friday trading mini-series here on YouTube. But if you missed the first couple episodes, do not worry, I'll catch you up real quick. I've basically been saying that Thursday was going to be a low point for a lot of investments, especially the FC Pro Live cards. And even though Friday is Black Friday and we are going to see some cards hit their low point today, I think that investing yesterday was a good move because, as you can see, we hit a low point on Thursday during Rival Rewards. It stayed low throughout the day and then rose into Thursday night, Friday morning. Now, we are seeing some panic as we get closer to 9 a.m. UK time, or 2 p.m. UK time, excuse me. Normally, content comes out at 6 p.m. UK. It's coming out 4 hours earlier than normal for this Thunderstruck promo, which is also why we saw the FC Pro Live team go out of packs early. That went out of packs on Thursday at content, and ever since then, our investments in these purple cards have been flying. We're going straight to the moon with our Karim Benzema, who we've got quite a few of his card. We've got a Gabriel Jesus right here for 365,000 coins. We have Kadioglu's. We have Palacios. Overall, I think Palacios actually has risen the least, and I think that's also the card I have the most of, so that's kind of unfortunate. But either way, Benzema going from 105 to 128k already. The Gabriel Jesus going from 365 to 420k. I have a Xavi Simons on my transfer list for 560. He is now 660. Palacios is up about 5 to 10k per card. And then Ruslan, who I shouted out yesterday for you guys, has been an incredible return on investment. I got a couple of these cards for about 12,500 coins at his low point. He has almost doubled already. There's an opportunity to sell right now because I do think that there will be some more panic as we get closer and closer to 9 a.m. Eastern, which is content released today. But I also think that these cards will rise throughout the weekend as well. So you could sell and buy back, or you could just hold throughout right now. There's also going to be opportunity to buy again, or buy if you have not yet. So they might not hit their low point as low as they were yesterday, but you do see cards like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who right now he's already got one of his upgrades. He, of course, isn't going to be active for a little while, but that card at 35,000 coins isn't all that much higher than what he was yesterday. So there could be some opportunity if he gets back down to like close to 30k. You could be able to maybe buy that card as an investment right there. But FC Pro Live has been absolutely spectacular for us. I'm going to be holding on to some of those cards. And then what I've also gone out and done is I've invested a little bit into Fodder already. Now, I invested in 88 rated Team of the Week Fodder because I just feel like the value there is probably some of the best. Of course, Team of the Week cards in general are all in packs right now. There's a best of Team of the Week, which has brought down prices of cards for Fodder. Harry Kane is an example of that at the 80 or the 91 rated price, because right now Rodri is the cheapest 91 rated in the game. The second cheapest 91 rated in the game is a Team of the Week card. That is kind of crazy. Then you got 90 rated cards. You're seeing Martinez kind of, he's not that low yet, but for 89 rated, you have Guro Reiten, you have Lewandowski. Those are good investments because if the Vinicius Jr. SBC, which should be coming out today, and we've got the Johan Cruyff SBC, which should be coming out today. We should also be getting a Thunderstruck SBC, whether that's going to be Saka, whether that's going to be Eva Payor. I don't know who it's going to be. That's another player SBC we're going to get today. A lot of player SBC content is going to mean that EA need to bring Fodder up in price. Now, do EA benefit from Fodder being super low in price today? Realistically, they don't. The lower that Fodder is in price, the less likely people are to open packs. Because if you open a pack and don't get a Thunderstruck player, or don't get a best of team of the week, or don't get a best of campaign player, then if you get a good Fodder card in return, then you're kind of like, okay, there's still some value in that. You're more likely to spend more money on FC points, which is their goal. So I don't think that they're going to let this crash to the very bottom point, but then again, it's going to be hard for EA to not let these cards crash. There's so much supply that's going to be hitting, so seeing these cards go down at content release is pretty much inevitable, but I also think that as Black Friday ends and as the weekend ends and we go into December a little bit, that these SBCs that are going to be dropping today and tomorrow and the next day, most of them, not all of them, some will be flash SBCs, some will be player SBCs only out for 24 hours. However, a lot of them are going to be out for a month. They're going to be out for several weeks, and so people might not complete them today, but in a week from now, they might be getting to a 90 rated squad for Vinicius Jr. They might be trying to complete Johan Cruyff. And so those SBCs, even though they might not bring up Fodder right away today on Friday, these cards should slowly rise over the course of the next week because of the amount of player SBCs that we're going to get during this promo. So even though the supply is going to be insane and they kind of will bring down prices today, the overall Fodder market should be looking healthy over the course of the next week. So investing right now or throughout today, not a bad idea whatsoever. Now, we're also going to be getting this Thunderstruck promo today, and here are cards that are going to be in it. You have Mbappe, De Bruyne, Rashford. You have Gyökeres, I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Guro Reiten is going to be in the promo. We have William Saliba, Karchawi, Olise, Kunde, Andrich, Greenwood, Unai Simon, Gallagher, and a couple others in here as well. So a pretty standard promo right there. We're also going to get Thunderstruck icons, especially as SBCs, of course. So a lot of cards in packs, but we also have the best of campaign players that are in packs for the next week as well. And so a lot of these cards that we've seen from best of campaign, you try to look at it, it'll take you straight to the store. That's very cheeky from EA right there. However, we're seeing a big drop in price for some of these cards. Take a look at the top losers on the market over the course of the last 24 hours. Julian Brandt is one of these cards. He's down to 24,000 coins when yesterday this card was 68,000 coins. He was 70,000 coins. A few hours before he went back in packs, he was 71K. And then he dropped all the way down to 21,000 coins. We're seeing a small little rebound. I think he probably comes back down a little bit today. However, it's kind of scummy that EA would throw these Road to the Knockouts back into packs. You've got to understand that these cards are still live. People who invested in Julian Brandt, maybe, little Timmy out there is saying, I think that Borussia Dortmund is going to finish top 2, and he's going to get another upgrade. I'm going to invest in him at 65,000 coins. And then EA are like, screw you, Timmy, I'm throwing him back in packs. And he drops in price by 1/3 of the price he was yesterday. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal because these cards still have a chance of an upgrade and they're back into packs already. I think that in general is not the greatest look, but they've done it before. I just have to say it every single year. I don't think that cards that are live, that are dynamic, should be thrown back into packs until their card has run their full cycle. So once this Road to the Knockout promo is officially over and all the cards have gotten their potential upgrades or not gotten their upgrades, then you can throw them back into packs for best of promos. I don't think they should go in packs while they can still get upgraded, but obviously I told you guys to sell everything last week, so hopefully you didn't lose any coins on these cards. I know I didn't, but I just think in general, the Road to the Knockouts, the dynamic cards, they shouldn't get thrown back into packs. But let me know your thoughts on that down below. Another way to make coins this weekend is going to be off of Flash SBCs. And as you can see right here, we're going to get Flash player SBCs. El Shaarawy is one of them. He's only out for 24 hours, which makes me think that EA are probably going to make this a little bit cheaper than what they would normally put for player SBCs that you can craft over the course of an entire month. And that makes me think that all of the players that are going out and doing this El Shaarawy SBC, which is a great throwback to FIFA 12, 13, 14, 15, the prime era of FIFA and Ultimate Team in general. But this El Shaarawy card is probably going to bring up links to Roma, links to the Italians in the Italian league like Nico Barella. And so cards like that might spike up briefly in an opportunity to make coins. But it's not just the player SBCs that you're going to be able to trade off of. It's also just the normal SBCs like this pre-Black Friday challenge. These are the kind of SBCs that are going to drop, but they're going to drop every single hour, and they're only going to be out for an hour or 90 minutes. And so cards like this are going to spike up in price. And so you're going to see a lot of maybe bronze and silver cards, but also the gold non-rare cards. And I showed you guys this the other day. If you look right here on Futbin and you go to gold non-rare and you just sort by price, you're going to be able to find a lot of cards that are already spiked up in price because of SBCs, but you're going to see a lot of cards spike up because of the Black Friday promo SBCs. And so what you need to do is every time an SBC comes out over the course of this first day of Black Friday, you're going to write down the prices and the players' names that spike up. So let's say that Jonas Hoffmann, this card goes up from 300 coins to 3,000 coins, right? This card, which was 600 coins yesterday or a couple days ago, not yesterday, but a few days ago, he was about 600 coins. Let's say he spikes up to 3,000 coins after a Flash SBC. Write his name down, and then after that Flash SBC is gone, you're going to go buy that card once he goes back down in price. The thing is, EA often will use the exact same Flash SBCs throughout the weekend because they'll maybe make, 6 or 8 of these Flash SBCs, but then they'll recycle them 1, 2, 3 times throughout the weekend. And so the card that spiked up already to 3K and then dropped back down to 600 coins can spike back up to 3K later in the weekend, maybe even on the exact same day. So make sure you're writing down the names of cards that spike up and then buy them after they go back down after the Flash SBC is over. It's a very, very effective way to make coins, and your return on investment, especially for low budget, but return on investment in general is incredible because you can take a card for 600 coins and sell it for 3,000. That is times 5 on the price of the card. That's 500% in an increase in price. I'm looking at my Karim Benzema right now, who's 127,000 coins after tax. I'm probably making 18K per card, which is about an 18% increase in price. Compare that to 500%. 18%, 500%. And I'm pretty happy about the 18% price increase. But if you're running on a low budget, those non-rare gold cards are the way to go. Those are going to make you absolute bank. You can turn 20K into 100K just like that. And of course, Friday flips is another way that you can make coins on Black Friday. With the new Thunderstruck promo, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because we don't have a template to kind of copy from in previous weeks. Of course, we've made coins every single Friday off of flipping the new promo, but Thunderstruck's has a couple of variables that we haven't had before. 1, it drops 4 hours earlier, and 2, it's going to have more supply throughout the night. Whereas in previous promos, you look at a card like Rashford, this card gets really cheap during the day, and then during the night, it gets much more expensive just because of the rarity. There's just not that many cards on the market. But this time around, there's probably going to be a lot of Flash SBCs and promo packs that might drop literally in the middle of the night, which doesn't happen in any other promo. So we have to be on the lookout for that. Is that going to mean we can't make profit on these cards? No, we are going to make profit on these cards. It just means we got to be a little bit more careful than previous weeks, and we have to be a little less greedy. Take the profit where we see it, because really anything can happen with these Thunderstruck cards. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with today. Thank you so much for watching. Drop the Black Friday hype comment down below. That's the secret comment of the day, Black Friday hype. If you made it to the end of the video, subscribe so you don't miss any of the Black Friday content throughout the weekend, and I'll see you guys on my Twitch stream later today. Link down below. I'll see you then. Peace out.